So Palestine's been threatening to take down America's internet. On top of that, there have been exploits in the internet that we haven't even known about. Love them or hate them, we got to talk about Palestine. Let's start. So, to get a proper understanding of the internet, I feel like a lot of people don't really know how the internet works. So, to get a proper understanding, let me explain it to you. Most people think the internet goes from your phone to a cell tower to a satellite. But that's not how it works. And even though we have a lot of satellites, most of the internet doesn't go to satellites. It actually goes to cables on the ground. It's much faster, it's much more efficient, and you're not waiting on a satellite to cross over, and you're not like shooting it way out there. It's literally just zipping across some wires under the ocean. Which brings me to this point. Palestine can easily take down America's internet because there's a little pinch point where most of our internet to get to the rest of the world has to go through. And it's these huge cables that go through the ocean to the rest of the East. The main problem with that is our internet's very vulnerable. I think it's a stupid idea. I think we should have redesigned it where we have several different cables, maybe ones that people don't know about. But if they did do that, and I don't know about it, then we wouldn't know about it. So that's a thought for another day. The point is, the cable's been damaged recently by a ship that was attacked by Palestine, and Palestine won't admit to it being them. So again, love them or hate them, that's what's happened. Not trying to get on one side or the other, but that's what's happened. Our cables are threatened. We're out there repairing them as we speak. And just know that if that's our only cable out there, we are screwed. We really need to rebuild the cable system. Which brings me to my next point, and I know this will probably be a short video, but we are drastically underusing our internet storage. So we have the ability now to pretty much send something a million times faster than we used to through the internet. To put that in perspective, you could download a video game like 500 times in a second using this technology, and we don't even need to change anything with our current system. It's not like 5G where it doesn't work for 90% of the people because we don't have the infrastructure. Using the same cables that we just talked about, you can just use different wavelengths and send over a million times more information per second. It's absolutely crazy, but they don't give it to us, which gets me into a conspiracy theory about all of this because I think they want us to live in a state where they don't allow us to have internet connections. Because like literally all you need is a new processor, a new frequency, boom, it's all done. Information can be sent that much faster. But I also got to see the flip side of this. If on one side you see that Americans could have a ton of information at their fingertips within a second, you also got to look at the other side. How easy, how quick would it be to infiltrate someone? It'd be really quick, really powerful. And I would like to say that citizens of every nation should be able to get internet access like that. You also got to wonder about those hackers who can do some really dangerous stuff. Because you know what's scarier than Palestine? You know what's scarier than our internet going out in general? A fat guy on a couch in his basement who hacks the entire internet of a country and makes all their nuclear reactors just stop working. Which has almost happened at one point. Seriously. Someone had a virus that was sent on a thumb drive and infiltrated I forget what country it was, but they infiltrated these nuclear power plants. And at first it would just listen. It would sit there silently and listen. And then eventually it would start changing the temperatures of the nuclear plants 1 degree, then 1 degree in the opposite direction. And they're wondering what was going on, and it would happen more and more and more until they're like, oh crap, we gotta shut this down. And we still can't find who did it. The AI hacking arms race is getting ridiculous. And because so much of our stuff runs off of internet, a random person who isn't affiliated with a government could potentially take down an entire government with some computers. And that's scary. Anyways, that's my rant sesh for the day. So if you want to subscribe, if you want to hear more, then click those buttons. You know what to do.